Hi, everyone. I'm just coming in early because I wanted to test everything out to make sure everything was good and if you could hear me before I get started. So if anybody's on here to see, I'm just testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. So I'm going to work on this camera. I got my camera today. See, it's not so, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not so blurry now, right? So whoever's on, can you please tell me if you can hear me? Okay, because I'm not seeing chatting or anything. Hold on. All right. Yes. Oh my God. Here I am. You can hear me? Yes, that's wonderful. What up, guys? How are you? And a special shout out to my girl, Judith. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Judith. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Whoop, whoop. Can we get a whoop, whoop for Judith? Oh my goodness, this is exciting. So exciting, so exciting. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm waiting for a few more to come on. How's everyone's day so far? I'm so glad that I finally can see chatting. Last time I was on here, I couldn't see it. So here we go. I'm trying to see where I am. I should be on my own phone, but I don't see myself. So I'm going to go back and see what's going on with that. Maybe I have to be on here. Oh, I have to go to my actual channel, maybe? Oh, my live. Okay, there it is. Wait. Yay.
Live. Okay, there it is. Wait.
Whee!
Live. Okay, there it is. Wait.
Whee!
Okay, there it is. Wait.
It's repeating itself. That's crazy. Here I am. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know where everyone else is, but I'm just glad that today I am really, really glad to be here. I have such splendid news and most grateful and was exposed to something a whole new level today on my I should say my characteristic traits, and also finding out more in depthness about twin flame missions and how you handle it together and everything. So I don't know where Kylie is. Now, Judith, I'm going to do this with you as well. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. There we go. That's better. I don't know what's going on. I do know, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to make Judith, of course, you know, Judith, I'm getting ready to make you a moderator. I'm going to make you a moderator. Yay! I hope I did that correctly. Let me see. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes, emojis. All right now. Okay. There you are. Look at that. She has a little wrench by her name. Yay. I'm making Judith my moderator for this channel. Woohoo! I'm not sure if Anthony wants to be one, but Anthony comes on a lot. Maybe I'll make Anthony one too. I'll think about that. Would you mind being one of my moderators as well, Anthony? Let me know there in the comments. Okay? All right. Let's get rid of this gum. That's not working out too well, is it? Okay. Well, since we only have a couple on, I would like to know, what do the ones that are here? All right, Anthony, great. Let me get you in there too. One day I know I'm gonna need a whole bunch. I see it coming. It's happening. It's gonna happen. Okay. So the two of you that are here, or whomever is here, do you have any questions, or what is your idea of what the twin flame mission is? Do you have an idea of your own what the twin flame mission is? What that means? What that mean? No, what does that mean exactly? Do you know? Do you have an idea? I've explained it in one of my videos, the beginning. So let me get my pen going too. Yes, here I go, starting once again with that. Okay. All right. The twin flame mission. We as a whole are here to change the world, save the world, so to speak. Okay. We're here to bring sources, God source, Mother Creatrix, Father, their unconditional love here, raising the vibe of Gaia, helping any small or big way. Okay, that's a light worker's job. We as twins have a huge job. We don't raise vibration here. We're shaking shiz up. We are here to remove shiz off the planet, off the entire galaxy of all there is through all timelines. We're here to clear energies from previous incarnations, on a galactical scale, from things that are galactical wars, things that deal with spiritual warfare. And we're here to do all of that. Okay. So, in a nutshell, the twin flame paradigm, okay, was created by Mother Creatrix. And what she did was created the unconditional loving light. Okay. And that unconditional loving light is actually a virus that is implemented into the paradigm here in Earth School realm. Everybody with me so far? Everybody with me? All right. With that being said, when we walk the planet, wherever we put our energies, this is why it's important that we're very mindful of our unconditional loving light and our unconscious thought. Okay. Judith, if you wouldn't mind, can you text Christy T and let her know that I'm live right now? Please, thank you. Okay, so let my other moderator know. Thank you. Okay, so now, with that being said, good. I see that you said yes, Anthony. Okay, so with that being said, we have to keep in mind that whatever we plant in our unconscious thought, our shadow unconscious, is like a really concentrated thought compared to all the other light workers, and forget the regular people that are here, right? The regular humans and the other souls that are here just to experience the human experience. So we must be mindful at all times what we're putting on this plane. You will hear some state, oh, there's nothing to heal. You don't have to do all that. First of all, they do need to heal, because that's the only way that they're going to ascend. Remember, I said that You can't take it with you when you're ascending, right? That's what they say. But they're always talking about materialistic things. They're not referring to the actual emotions, baggage, and things of this sort. What they're referring to with us is that we cannot take previous incarnation stuff with us either. So let's just say in a previous incarnation, you were a slave or a being was a slave, right? Well, this is important. And I'm bringing this up now because this is what transpired today. Okay. Um, so now when the person comes back and they're born, that energy from them being a slave is still sitting here. You know what I mean? It doesn't go anywhere. Why? Because it has to be cleared. Hello. It must be cleared. And the only way it can be cleared is through us. The twin flame paradigm. No one else can clear these energies. We have that power. The inner G, INNER-G code blueprint to do that here. Hence the virus we are. We're coming in here to infiltrate, walk this planet, pull up all these things. And when people are talking about, oh, shed your emotions and clearing and this and that, where do they think it goes? It doesn't disappear. It just still stays settled. You ever walk into a room and you see, remember back in the day, people used to smoke inside. Some of you may not be old enough to remember that, but some of us are. So we used to smoke inside. It was legal to smoke inside. And then you would have that residue like cloud that just hung over, right? Well, it's like that. Somebody clears it. Now it's just sitting out there in the wilderness, and we're here to clear it. Only us can clear it. We're here with the twin flame paradigm to clear all things on a galactical scale. I repeat myself, to clear all things on a galactical scale. This is why everything that is got all eyes on the earth realm. They want to see what's going to happen. Nothing like this has ever been done. They've been waiting a really, really long time for this to take place. They're like, yay, it's happening. We're ascending. We're going back, right? Everything is being called back. And to just remind you guys, we are not coming back. Okay? We are going out with a bang. We don't have to come back here anymore. Now, when a person clears their healing things of whatever, along comes unconditional loving light, right? This is one of us on the planet. We absorb that, right? So we're a little more sensitive. I'm not, because of what I am, but we can hold that, okay? Now, what clears that? It's like transmutation. We're transmuting things now. We're not fighting fisticuffs unless we're in spiritual warfare. Not all of us are here for that purpose. So what happens is they come along and then we absorb that, transmute it, and put love back out there. I'm going to repeat myself. We walk through the little cloud. We absorb that, transmute it, and send out unconditional loving light. If you ever notice twin flame couple, when they're walking down the street, or if you've ever noticed they take pictures in the groups and things, what happens? You look at them and you see so much love. You're like, oh my God, I want that. I want that. I want that. Right? We have it. We're here to show, demonstrate what that is. See, the problem with the matrix construct is that it has this predetermined concept of what love is, okay? But it's incorrect. People say, I love you. Why? Do they really mean it? It's a word that's used so loosely. And before I became a walk-in, I always had this thing about not being interested in love because I was like, it's silly. It didn't make sense. It's not true. And I didn't believe in it. Why is the reason that I didn't believe in it? Because somewhere in my knowing, deep down in my human design construct, I knew better. I knew what true love was. I knew what unconditional love was. And I'm like, the concept is here, but it's an illusion of the truth. Think about that. I'll let that settle in for a minute. The concept and the illusion of what true love is the matrix. Just like any other illusion, the illusion of struggle, the illusion of pain and suffering, all of that, it's unreal. Therefore, I didn't believe love existed. Now, as a walk-in, I come here and I'm like, yeah, no, this is not what this is, okay? People say they love someone because they make me feel good. They make me smile. Why is it that it requires another person to make you feel this way? It's your responsibility to make yourself happy. It's your responsibility. Now, they may enhance you as a better being, but that's supposed to be a two-way street. They make you a better person. Well, what does that really mean? I'm going to cut away for a minute. They make you a better person. How's that done exactly? Triggering. We have a condensed course of awakening. That's what the true twin flame dynamic is all about. Where everyone else is slow in the process, coming along, we got a quick crash course in it, okay? So that we would be ready to help the others that are waking up. Now, that is the individual twin flame mission, helping others. That's our own sole purpose, okay? Now, this is the situation, though. When you come together as a dynamic couple, okay, now for those of you that are just now coming to me and never been with me before, there's the twin flame paradigm, the twin flame dynamic, and the twin flame journey. And I call it the twin flame network because I'm going to one day have us all together at one time. And we're going to be able to connect on all different levels in all different places. And that's what my goal is. I see it. Okay. Now, the twin flame paradigm, as I stated once before, was created as a whole to infiltrate as a virus into the Satan matrix. Okay. And it's unconditional love. Look at that. That's the virus. The twin flame, unconditional love. Something so simple. And you know the song, All You Need Is Love. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. All you need is love. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need, right? It's true. Now, this is a big deal for me because, like I said, I didn't believe in love. So when this started happening, I started watching rom-coms and I started crying and watching these. This made me such a different person. And I'm quite sure we all share in the way that we have evolved and developed and see things differently since this your twin flame journey has begun. Now, the twin flame dynamic is what happens or transpires between you and your beloved. Okay, that's the couple. All right, that's a whole nother situation. The twin flame journey is a personal one. That's what you've endured. That's what you've gone through all your years. And then you're triggered to go heal all that crap that you've endured all those years through your twin flame dynamic triggering, right? Okay. Now, the twin flame mission, like I said, is personal. What are you doing for serving? Okay. You do Reiki, you do light work, you may do tarot reading, things of that nature. Okay. Now, As far as the twinship in your dynamic, as you do as a couple, once you two merge together, now there's merging that you do separately, and then there's merging that you do together. Once that occurs, look out, worlds. Here we come. That's an amazing thing. Once you two merge, we're merging the divine feminine and the divine masculine to become one whole fireball. Remember that fireball? That's what we're doing. We're merging. And that is one hell of a pop, one hell of a hit, and one hell of a strike on this paradigm in the Satan matrix. We're placing love everywhere, right? There's a video I did, and I think, I'm not sure if it was the multidimensional me or something else, but it's on my other channel. Let me write that down. That one that I did was about Pigpen. Did everyone know Pigpen from Peanuts Gallery? Everybody know Pigpen, right? Okay, Pigpen, when you see him, he has all this little dust and everything, right? That's the residue that everybody leaves. All their crap. So when an empath walks into an area, someone who has clairsentience, right? They walk into a room and they're like, ooh, what is this? That's clairsentience. They feel it, right? That's that residue. What do? We pick it up, transmute it, and turn it into unconditional loving light. And we sweep it up and clean it just by being unconditional loving light. Now, what happens when the dynamic gets together on a intimate level, it actually raises this frequency around the whole parameter in a geological sense, and then it sets almost like a pheromone in the air, which causes everyone to feel a little giddy and a little loving and everything else. That's something else that we do as a couple. Once you also get together as a couple, you'll realize that you have a mission. It'll come to you, what you're going to work on together in the world. I hope that helped a little bit. I'm going to touch on what I want to discuss today. All right, get comfy. It all started this morning while I was sitting in meditation. All of a sudden, I felt something like it was squeezing or pushing against my larynx, and it started bothering me. I was told to call my bestie to help me out, and that's Christy T, Scorpio Phoenix Consciousness. She helped me out with all of this. Now, sorry, I'm a hot mess. Excuse me. All right, so I said, well, what is going on? And she helped me out. We figured out I had to go into the Akashic Records to find out what it was. I'm sitting there, and what I saw was one of those cords, a white cord that was around my neck, but it wasn't my neck. I found out that this cord was around my twin's neck. Remember I said when you heal, they heal, 2355, right? Here we go. So when I went in and found out that was around his neck, I said, okay, what's going on? I'm ready to see what's happening here. She said, well, who has the other end of this cord? So I started going into like language, speaking soul language, and I went to a deep trance thing. And the next thing I know, I'm led to this huge tree, right? And this huge tree, and the cord was connected all the way around this huge tree. Now, next to this tree was this dog, an Irish settler. I said, well, what's this Irish settler doing here? You won't believe. That's when she said, let's see what's going on. I got into the book of Akashic Records, And as they told me, open my eyes, I'm no longer allowed to close my eyes to see. They told me I must open them to see. So now I have vision to see beyond what I see. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what's going on. Anyway, let's get back to it. As I'm speaking, they're showing me the tree started to appear with all these pictures of old black and white film from the day that they used to use the phosphorus and say, and then there were to be a picture. Those type of old ones was just starting to appear in the tree. I said, well, isn't that interesting? What's going on with that? This is what I'm thinking, but I'm still talking in light language. They're telling me it's about slavery. And I said, I'm thinking to myself, while I'm speaking in light language, they're talking to me and I'm holding a conversation with them telepathically. Oh man, I'm on fire. Fire, fire, fire. Girls got skills. Okay. Just to say. But anyway, getting back to it. I said, well, what's going on? They said it was Irish. It was the Irish and slavery. Now I was like, Irish slaves? They had Irish slaves? I'm like, I didn't know this. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So remember, I'm going to cut away for a second. We're here to clear things. We've taken it on our responsibility to clear certain things, old paradigms and old things off the planet, right? Evidently, it was our responsibility. Oh, sorry. It was his responsibility to clear the Irish slave trade off the planet. It didn't just stop there. As I'm talking in like language and they're talking to me and we're going back and forth telepathically, they're showing me that it was connected to the galactical scale of something else that was tied to the Irish slave trade. Also went the Greys. Now, some of you may know what the Greys are, don't know what a Grey is, or whatever. A Grey is an ET, a malevolent descent. Okay. Now, these Greys had tracked other ETs and other molecular structures to create the perfect hybrid. So they're all in captivity. They're showing me in these cages and different things to use them and abuse them. That was also tied there. So remember, I said we're doing things all the way around that are like bundled. You know how like you get a bundle? I'm gonna cut away to the cutaway. You know how you get a bundle for when you get cable TV? They say they're going to give you this, and this package bundle. It's the same thing. So things are connected to each other that are bundled together here that we're here to clear. Yeah? Okay. Here we go. That started coming up at the same time. So what did I have to do? Burn it. Now I'm going to cut away to the cutaway real quick. They showed me an Irish settler. Look at how clever that was. The other side of the Arcturians, but not a happy bunch. So you think about that. The Irish settler dog was representing what it was. The Irish settlers. So this is the situation that transpired. They all came over here thinking they were going to be indentured servants. Now, this is important. I'm going to repeat myself. They all came over thinking that they were going to be indentured servants, but in reality, they became slaves. I repeat myself. They became slaves. They were separated, removed from their children, Ones that could work certain things, worked certain things. Ones that worked outside, worked outside. And I'm looking because this is what I'm channeling in and they're showing me. So when this happened, this caused a lot of friction. I was like, wow, are you kidding me? This is what happened. These humans, these people thought that they were going to come here to this land and be free, and do these dreams that they had. No, they thought they were going to work it off a little bit and pay for their trip over to the US. Nope. That's what happened. They got over here and ended up being traded. Now, this is a big deal for me because let me explain how this works. I'm going to cut away to the cutaway. I knew there were indentured servants, but I didn't know that there were other types of slaves, right? I only thought of the African slaves. That's all they ever talk about, right? Well, a little bit known to me, these were Irish slaves. The Irish slaves, I'm going to say, when they were separated, they were abused horrifically. They were never free. They were never going to be free. Okay? Now, I'm going to cut away and discuss my beloved. Okay? My beloved decided, he didn't decide. He's just full of so much knowledge stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I always sit there and I just be like, how does he hold all that stuff or know all these things? He's such an amazing being. Anyway, but his thing is always about racial things with slavery and all these different things. And I'm just like, who cares? It doesn't matter anymore. But now I see why. He came here to clear that. So he doesn't know that he's clearing the Irish slave trade. And that's why he's so passionate about it. This is why it's important for you to get your readings done by only twins. Okay? They have your blueprints. They comprehend, they get their downloads and everything from source, Mother Creatrix, to give to you. They're not going to give this to someone who's not a twin. They're not going to do that. So just keep in mind, if you go to a reader, make sure they're a true twin flame of light. Okay? All right. So going back to that. So he thinks that that's what it is. This is why he's so passionate about it. All right. Now we go back. I get to the end of this cord or whatever. And I said, well, what do I do with this cord? What am I supposed to do? They said, burn it. I said, okay, well, let me get my holy fire and start burning stuff. Okay. I have dragon's breath, just to let you know. So I burn holy fire upon this thing. So I also clipped it from his neck, but it didn't drop off like it should. It took a really, really long time. And as I'm speaking and clearing in light language and bringing forth all this stuff, I started seeing like spirits rising up out of the ground. It looked like ghosts, but but the issue was this. That wasn't them. I thought that was them being free. No. That was the energy of the pain, the suffering, and all that was sitting on this planet from everywhere, from the galactical scale, as well as dealing with the Irish slave trade. So they all went up. And then, as they're going up, I'm still speaking light language with all this. I'm watching the tree is burning. These are going up. And they had me lay out a golden crystalline grid but they're calling it a bridge. Okay. And as I'm laying it out, here comes, I didn't see the top half, only from the waist down. I saw these white type robes, right? But they weren't, they were like made of a type of burlap or linen or something like that. Very ragged edge, you know? And I saw just the feet going on this, and they're walking. And then it leads all the way up. They're free. Those were the actual souls. They were no longer bound here and tied here. Remember, my personal soul mission is souls to light. I'm taking everyone home that's stuck here. So along these feet come, they go, and they're ascending, and you see them going up this staircase into nothingness of like clouds and things, and it's all bright light and everything. I'm quite sure it's just symbolic or whatever, but still in the same, that's what transpired. And I felt this overwhelmness of gratitude. Overwhelmness of gratitude. Now, as all this is going on, all that other stuff is going on in the background. I'm still speaking light language. And they're telling me, giving my instructions as to what I'm to do, as well as I'm talking telepathically. I wish I could have people have a camera up here so that everybody can see what is going on up there. I want to share. I want to share. Well, unfortunately, I guess not. Anyway, okay, here we go. All right. In the background, you can see the tree is dead and black. It's just burned, right? But it started disintegrating into ash. Now, I had to do something different with my beloved's cording around his neck. I had to also burn that around his neck. And that took I heard it's still healing. But all of that pressure, like someone was pushing against my larynx, is gone. If you truly do your inner work, this is the level I can get you on. When I always tell you I can get you there, you must follow the instructions that I give you. My methods may seem odd to you and whatever, but I've got that. That's my purpose. This is what I do. I clear shit. Simple, plain, and true. That's what I do. And there's no reason as to why no one should not want to do this and become evolved. You shouldn't have to sit in a meditation in order to get where you are. You should just be able to balance. That temperance that you see, that temperance card in tarot, that's just simply another way of stating you're on and off. Okay. So you're on the water and you're on the ground. Okay. But in reality, as above, so below, that also represents in that card, because this is what they're showing me. You should be able to walk in your right along that line. Okay. This line. Okay. On this side, we have the spiritual realm. On this side, we have the earth realm, earth school. You should be able to teeter between the two. By the time I'm done with you, you will. Only takes a breath. Breathe in. You're in. That's it. That's all it should take. You shouldn't have to sit here and get into all this extra meditation and all that extra. No, because I'm melding and merging you with your true being. That's what my rites of passage is. So if any of you are interested in that, let me know. That is a free service because Father said you can't charge people to meld with themselves. So there you go. I'm not allowed to do that. So there it is. All right. So that's a free service. If anyone is interested, it requires very some discipline. Okay, very strict discipline. You can contact me through my email at kaisa@wonderstothee.com. That's my email address. And you let me know if you're interested. I won't be doing any of those until after August 9th. Okay. That's when I'll get really back into my swing of things and doing my work and everything. Okay. Okay. Now, does anybody, before I go on, have any questions? Shoot. Anybody want to know what I experienced, what I'm going through, what happened, or anything like that? Nobody has any questions? Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to the next part. Okay. As you grow in your development and evolvement of your skill sets, your characteristic traits of your true being, more and more will come to you. Okay. The objective is to let go of the illusion here that it's real. I'm repeating myself. Let go of the illusion here that it's real. How many of you are sitting in meditation and connecting with your beloveds? Okay. Well, let's see about doing some channeling and see what anyone wants to. Let's see who's here. Does anyone want to speak to their beloveds? All right. Let's see who's here. All right. We'll start with Judy. All right. All right. What I would like for you each to do is take a deep breath in, hold it, release. Take another deep breath in, hold it, release, release. Keep releasing until you cough. All right, like that. Okay. Then settle it in a little. Feel that warmth to connect. Okay. Focus on your beloved. Your beloved is not the vessel. Your beloved is an etheric energy. Okay. Fire element, twin flame fire elemental energy. We give it names so we know how to differentiate. We label things here in the earth school realm so that we know what we're talking about to each other. There is no knowing. So if we didn't have labels here, we wouldn't know what we were talking about to each other. Everything would be a that. Can you imagine? So here we label. All right, Judith, let's see. Here we go. He's calling you Judith. That's probably why Yes. Do you have something you want to say to her? Happy wondrous birthday. Okay. What else? There's something that he needs you to do for him? Oh, he said meet him under the sheets. We are going to keep this clean. We are so going to keep this clean, okay? All right. He's sorry about the other day. And he said he's going to leave it at that. He doesn't want to discuss that on a public platform. We shall meet again. Tell me when you would like to try. I'll work with the universe to make the happenstance. Please forgive me. Maybe something a little more private. How about that? Okay. She said soon. He's working on it. Is there anything you would like to know or ask him, Judith? Oh, she said, I have your questions ready. Okay, have your questions ready. There's nothing else for now from him. Love you. Keep in touch with me. Meet you in meditation. Something about a wine glass. But that's not a wine glass. You saying it's a wine glass. That's not a wine glass. That's a martini glass, what you're showing me. Oh, he's showing martinis. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the apology. He's showing something about a martini glass. Oh, he likes very much so. He likes martinis. Well, that would explain the gin thing. That sure will take, be a little less expensive for alcohol consumption, Judith. That's fantastic, actually. Oh, man. Okay. He said, that's it. Let someone else go. All right, Judith. So there we go. Now, who's next? Anthony, you still here? If so, would you like to speak to your beloved as well? Oh, you're having a cocktail now? Okay, good for you, Judith. Oh, man. Scorpio? Sure. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Well, I think you should. We're not going to ask that question on a public platform. Maybe you can ask something else that's not so public or private. Hold on, Anthony. Something about not understanding something. Something about not understanding something. Oh, something about not understanding what's going on. Are you sitting in meditation with your beloved? Just talk to your beloved, Anthony? Because she's wondering why she doesn't understand what's going on. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I want to let you know that she's concerned and she's wondering what's happening. Okay? And I'm going to leave it just at that. Well, you need to talk to her, not the physical being, but your beloved's twin flame energy. That's who your beloved is, their energy, right? So you've got to sit in meditation and connect with your beloveds. It's important to meet with them consciously, not just sleeping, okay? Do you understand that? We're not talking about the physical being who I'm connecting with. I'm connecting with the fire element. All right. As long as you know that. So please have a good conversation with her because she's very confused about something. Okay? And I can't discuss that here. I'm not going to put everybody's business out here on this public platform like that. Okay? Okay. Is there anything you would like to say to her? Scorpio Phoenix? What about you? Okay, you will? Okay, great job. If you have any questions, Anthony, always feel free to reach out to me. You know you can, okay? All right. Now, who's next? Scorpio, you ready? Miss Scorpio? I expected there to be more people on, but okay. Please, that are on here, please like and subscribe so that my channel will come up in the algorithm, okay? And they'll show me. Oh boy, yes, it did. Oh boy. Shame on you, Anthony. Shame. But that's what unconditional love is, right? It's all about forgiveness. And especially our egos that stand in the first line of defense against our hearts, right? They stand in front and say, oh, no, you're not going to hurt me. You're not going to get to my heart. You're not going to do this. And it's very important that we get down to forgiveness, self-forgiveness first. All right? You just said tis. Yes. Okay. So get in that meditation and speak to your beloved. Okay. Remember, the vessel is not your beloved. It is the container. Okay. It's the human avatar. Then your beloved is the being inside. Again, you guys need to watch The Truth of How This Works again. Okay. Remember I had the pen that time, and inside a pen has the ink, right? It has the tubing. You take it out of a big pen, let's say, and then you have that ink that's in there. That ink is that twin flame fire elemental energy. Okay? Okay. Okay. Well, you need to pick up the pace because you holding up yourself. Okay? Things can't move unless you're moving. And that's something you guys must remember in your twin flame situationships, okay? You must comprehend that unless you're moving, nothing's going to happen. Unless you're doing work and healing and things of that nature, nothing's going to happen. If you keep being in doubt, then they're in doubt. If you're in confusion, They're in confusion. Do you comprehend that? Okay? Not acceptable by any means. Either you're in or you're out. And again, remember everyone, if you wish, some of you have the option to walk away and cancel your twin flame paradigm contract. Okay? And if you choose to do that, see me. That's also another free service. Just email me. Okay? And I'll check into it to see if it's an option that you can walk away. Some of y'all can't walk away from your twin flame dynamic or paradigm contract, and everybody just doing what they want to do, and they wonder why their finances is all messed up. Things are not meshing well. Things all effed up. Nothing is going the way they plan. Everything they go to do is wrong. Car troubles. Everything's hot mess because you took it upon yourself to be in your feelings and do what you want to do instead of what you're supposed to be doing with your twin flame dynamic and your twin flame journey. Okay? Okay. Now, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. Okay? All right. Hello, beautiful. You are gorgeous in my eye. I love you more than words can say. But I don't need to tell you that. Something you should already know. I need to know what's happening with you. Keep me up to date and posted. When you're feeling down and blue, talk to me. You act and forget like I'm not there with you. I'm there with you always, but you ignore me. That's not fair to me in this case. Tell me your troubles when you're feeling blue, down and blue. I need you to hear me. And the only way this will arise is through practice of clairvoyancy and pure love of innocence. Whoa. Okay. Well, you came in kind of strong there, didn't you? He said, yes, I had to get my point across. Wow. That's something else. Woo. Scorpio, you got anything to say? He said, no, she doesn't. She's blown aback. Okay. Well, I could leave that if you want to. Do you want to say anything else to her? No, not for now. It would mean nothing. It doesn't make sense to. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay. We'll listen harder. Okay, good. 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 He said that's all he ever wanted, all he ever asked for. I appreciate your time, your efforts, and your work. You're welcome. No, I can't see you. I can wait for that. I'm starting to see things as it is. Slowly, little things here and there. I can wait to see some stuff. I can wait. I can wait. All right. Is there anyone else? Well, it just seems to be us maybe here watching. So unless you guys have something you want to, she said, got it, baby. He said, yes, he can read. Okay. I won't read it then. I was just, never mind. What do you say after that, huh? Anyway, okay. So now what's next? Anyone have any questions about anything while I'm on here? Anything? Okay. Well, I'm so glad I have my admins and moderators here. And I appreciate each and every one of you, all of you that have taken the time to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you as well. Please join us. Join my group, my Facebook Twin Flame group. I'll put the link for that below as well. Also, please subscribe to my Soul Ascension, the mother channel to this. And that is for you to work on your personal twin flame journeys. Yes, let's build a bridge as a collective for real. You know, it's very important. You're welcome, Anthony. You're so welcome. And yeah, so I'm not going back to do this on in the group anymore. I'm not. A lot of people do not have Facebook. A lot of people don't want to do Facebook. So this is a great platform to do this, and I can reach more twins and more souls. Well, I'm glad you're here because I was just getting ready to leave. I will channel for you while you're here. I was just getting ready to close out. All right. Hold on. Hello, Kylie. That's my baby. He's singing and showing me the Michigan frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Remember that? That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay. He says he misses. Tell her I miss her talks with me at night, alone and in the dark. It's rough for me at times to watch you sleep. Oh, try to sleep and lie wide awake. It's difficult for me because there's nothing I can do. Please remember that I love you more than human words can say. He said that's actually a nice thing to say because I say it all the time. If you think about it, human words can express the power, the intensity in a true twin flame dynamic. Thank you for sticking with me. I know this must be rough or difficult time, but please don't forget me. It's not me. It is him, he. What would you like to say? He says was she crying again? Say, what are you crying again? Yeah, she crying again. I don't understand. Could you change your frequency, please? I don't understand why she won't talk to me much, though. I'm sorry, what did you say? I'm having a difficult time for her to hear me. You're not listening. He's talking, but you're not listening. This is something I need to be able to do. Talk to her distinctively so that she may know how I feel. That's it. He doesn't have anything else. Do you have anything to say to him, Kylie? I'm afraid to read it after after Scorpio's beloved told me I know how to read. I don't know what I should say. Let me break away and say something to everyone real quick. You have to remember that your beloveds are etheric fire elementals, okay? And you cannot associate or attach them to the vessel. You cannot, this is not the vessel. The vessel is run by the ego conscious construct, which on the earth school realm is free will. And until you do this work and get that connection going, you have as above, so below. So if you're not connected this way on an etheric level, how are you going to make it happen here? You're just wasting time. Okay? He said, you get him. You go get him. I'm silly. Yes, I'm very silly. I love you too. That's my beloved talking to me. So anyway, does anyone else have anything else they want to say? Open ears and heart. Absolutely. Absolutely. Scorpio. Absolutely. You can, unconditional love means just that. There are no conditions to it. All right. So if anybody doesn't have any more questions, I'm going to close it down. You're welcome. You're welcome. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, Judith. Welcome, Anthony, as my new moderators. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. Well, if no one has any more questions, thanks for joining me. Thanks for stopping by. Please check out the other videos that explain so many different things. And remember that when you see any videos that I do, they're timeless. And what that means is because there's no such thing as time. So whenever you're on your own timeline as to when you're meant to see different videos and different things, you're welcome. And so those dream messages, make sure you take a look at them. Okay. There's always something in there that you may be in that phase. Okay? All right. I'll chat with you guys later. You're welcome. Love to all. Peace to all. Wonders today. Ciao.